a stunning fall from grace. Sean "Diddy" Combs has long been hailed as one of hip-hop's greatest legends, a musical pioneer, charismatic entrepreneur, and influential cultural icon. From launching the legendary Bad Boy Records, elevating stars like the notorious B.I.G., to creating a multi-million-dollar empire through fashion, liquor, and television, Combs appeared unstoppable. But suddenly, the unthinkable happened. The superstar's carefully crafted image shattered overnight. Last September, federal agents arrested Combs on explosive charges, accusing him of heinous acts involving prostitution, sex trafficking, and racketeering. Fans, friends, and followers alike were stunned, struggling to reconcile these shocking allegations with the suave, confident mogul they'd admired for decades. The dramatic courtroom saga revealed darker layers to Combs' glamorous life, forcing millions around the world to question how well did they truly know Sean Combs, and what disturbing secrets had he been hiding all along. The verdict that shook the entertainment industry. After an intense 8-week trial filled with explosive testimony, the moment of truth finally arrived for Sean "Diddy" Combs. As jurors announced their decision, a wave of tension swept through the courtroom. When the words "not guilty" rang out on charges of sex trafficking and racketeering, crimes that could have sent him away for life, Combs fell to his knees in a spontaneous moment of prayer, visibly overcome with relief. His family and supporters gasped audibly, one even breaking the court's silence with an emotional cry of triumph. But the celebration quickly turned bittersweet. Moments later, jurors delivered their next verdict: guilty of transporting individuals across state lines for prostitution, a serious federal offense punishable by up to 10 years in prison per count. Reality hit hard as Combs realized his legal battles were far from over. Denied bail, Combs returned to the federal jail in Brooklyn, his home for the past 10 months, receiving an astonishing standing ovation from fellow inmates. A surreal moment that highlighted just how far this influential mogul had fallen. Dark allegations unveiled in court. As details emerged during the trial, disturbing allegations painted a grim picture of Sean Combs' hidden personal life. Among the most shocking testimonies was that of Cassie Ventura, Combs' former girlfriend and an accomplished R&B singer. Cassie bravely took the stand, describing humiliating events known as freak-offs, parties arranged by Combs and his staff involving sex workers, excessive amounts of baby oil, and drug-fueled encounters that she said left her feeling degraded and powerless. Cassie's emotional account captivated the courtroom as she recalled Combs' outbursts whenever she resisted or protested. Jurors watched chilling video evidence of Combs physically attacking Cassie, solidifying her disturbing claims. Another former partner who testified under the pseudonym Jane echoed similar experiences. She recounted pleading with Combs, telling him, "I'm not an animal, I need a break." But despite her protests, she felt pressured into complying because Combs was financially supporting her lifestyle. These unsettling revelations forced fans and the public to confront a harsh truth. Behind Combs' polished, charismatic exterior lay allegations of a dark, abusive pattern that would forever stain his legacy. Celebrity witness adds fuel to the fire. Just when it seemed the trial couldn't become any more explosive, rapper Kid Cudi took the stand, intensifying the courtroom drama. Cudi, known for hits like Day and Night, shocked jurors with his unsettling testimony, claiming Combs had invaded his home back in 2011 after discovering Cudi was dating Cassie. The situation grew even darker when weeks later, Cudi's car was firebombed, a terrifying event he directly linked to Combs. Although Combs categorically denied these allegations, Kid Cudi's words added yet another layer of controversy to an already scandalous trial. The mere possibility of such an aggressive act intensified public debate about Combs' character and left fans wondering just how far he might have gone to protect his power and control. With celebrity testimonies casting shadows over Combs' reputation, the once untouchable mogul found himself trapped in a growing storm of accusations, each revelation more shocking than the last. Bail denied and dramatic jail return. Following the shocking verdict, Sean Combs desperately fought for immediate freedom, urging Judge Arun Subramanian to grant him bail until sentencing. His legal team passionately argued that the acquittals on the most severe charges eliminated any threat he might pose to the public. His attorney, Mark Agnifilo, boldly stated, "He's not going to flee. He's been given his life back." But the judge wasn't convinced. Citing graphic video evidence and past accusations from Combs' former partners, Judge Subramanian refused the plea, determining Combs still represented a potential danger. The courtroom fell silent as Combs, visibly shaken yet composed, accepted the decision with a resigned nod. What happened next stunned everyone. Returning to the federal jail in Brooklyn, Combs was met with cheers and a standing ovation from fellow inmates. The bizarre scene illustrated how dramatically his life had shifted, from global music icon to a convicted prisoner, embraced by those he'd likely never imagined as his audience. Speculation around sentencing. With sentencing looming, intense debate swirls around how long Sean Combs might spend behind bars. Defense attorneys argue that federal guidelines suggest a relatively modest sentence, approximately 2 years, given Combs' lack of previous convictions. But prosecutors aren't backing down. They insist that Combs' troubling history and manipulative behavior demands at least 4 to 5 years of prison time, sending a strong message that no amount of fame or fortune places anyone above the law. Adding fuel to this debate, Judge Subramanian openly signaled a willingness to impose a harsher sentence, highlighting disturbing evidence of Combs' violent past that surfaced during trial. The judge's strong stance has observers speculating that he might choose to set an example with Combs, reinforcing accountability in high-profile cases. Now, as the sentencing date rapidly approaches, millions await to see how severely the court will punish one of the most influential figures in entertainment history, and just how hard Combs will fall from grace. Damage beyond prison walls. Even if Sean Combs serves a relatively short prison sentence, the damage to his carefully cultivated public image may be permanent. Once admired for his charisma, creativity, and business genius, Combs now faces a new reality, his legacy overshadowed by dark accusations and painful revelations. In just months, decades of goodwill have crumbled under the weight of scandal, public outrage, and an endless stream of shocking courtroom allegations. The damage isn't confined to this trial alone. In November 2023, Cassie Ventura filed a lawsuit detailing years of alleged abuse, forcing Combs into an immediate $20 million settlement. Yet this was only the beginning. Multiple other lawsuits soon emerged, each accusing Combs of similar disturbing conduct. Most remain unresolved, threatening further embarrassment and financial loss. With every new accusation, lawsuit, or courtroom revelation, Combs' once iconic brand sinks deeper into controversy. As advertisers pull away, partnerships dissolve, and public opinion turns against him. One critical question remains: can Combs ever recover, or will this be the scandal that defines his legacy forever? As Sean Combs awaits sentencing, one truth is painfully clear. The man who once seemed untouchable now stands at a crossroads, his future and legacy hanging by a thread. The shocking trial has exposed layers of darkness and controversy behind his glamorous facade, leaving millions to question whether the beloved Diddy they once admired ever truly existed. Will the music mogul's legacy survive these unsettling revelations, or has his empire crumbled beyond repair under the weight of his own actions? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: Sean Combs' story serves as a powerful reminder that fame and fortune offer no protection when the truth finally comes to light.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon so you're always on the loop. New videos every week.